Hi, I'm Gus Caslake. I work for Seafish, based down in the Southwest. I'm the Seafish Southwest Regional Advisor. I also am the independent chair of the Cornish Sardine Management Association. During 2020, we had 12 active vessels. They fish from a variety of ports. Main ports are Newlyn, Mevagissey and Plymouth. The vessels are ringnet vessels, all under 15 meters and range in size from 9.9 meters up to 14.9 meters. Membership is made up of the vessel skippers and owners, but also includes our processors. So we've got four key processors of sardines in the Southwest. So we have 4 processor members and we have 15 other members as well, so skipper members. We certainly differ. I mean, sardine is a non-tax species, a non-quota species. So generally, there is very little management outside of the minimum landing size. So we are quite different, really. We're a group of catchers and processors that manage the stock with best available science. Generally, for tax species, management is done centrally through the Marine Management Organisation. So we differ quite different, and I think perhaps we are unique in certainly England for managing a non-tax species in the way we do. Here we have non-voting members. We have, as a matter of course, a representative of the Cornish Inshore Fisheries Conservation Agency attend our meetings. We've got very, very close links with them in terms of ensuring our vessels are operating correctly. We also have close links with both CFAS and the MMO in terms of how we operate. There's a dialogue there. We do a lot of fishery science as well with CFAS for the last 3 years. We've been part of the Fishery Science Partnership, looking at improving the information on the fish stocks of sardine in Area 7. A lot of the work we do is to meet the requirements of our MSC certifications, such as filling out logbooks on a regular basis, taking fish samples, and ensuring that we're managing the stock in the right way. We have to have, as part of our certification process, a responsive harvest control strategy. So we set a limit on how much fish we can catch as an organisation, and we also talk to other fisheries that target sardine in Area 7. So the Danes and the Dutch catch a little bit of sardine in our area. So we have discussions with them to make sure the overall catches are well within sustainable limits. As I say, we're fairly unique in setting a catch limit on a non-tax species. So it's not without its problems, but I think having not only the catchers in the room but also the processors. So we try and fish for the market. There is within our fishery probably a greater capacity in the catching side than there is in the processing side. So what we want to do is match catches to when the fish has its greatest value, and having the processors in the room to discuss management measures and making sure that we do catch the appropriate amount of fish at the right time of year for the markets has been key. See, fishermen are out to maximise the value of every kilo of fish that they catch. So having processors on board to do that, and the other side of things would be a close working relationship with fishery scientists, because by doing that, if you improve the science for any stock, be it sardines or any other stock fishing being fished around the UK, you will improve management. By knowing more about the stocks, management becomes a lot easier. And we're finding that now. We're building up a very good data set of sardine catches, sardine biomass, linking in with sort of length frequencies on juveniles as well. So it's building that knowledge around the fishery, makes it a hell of a lot easier to manage. It's got a lot to do with communication. I think if you can improve the communication between managers and the fishermen themselves, I think fishermen need to know a little bit more about how management works. I think it's seen in a lot of areas as being a bit of a dark art. So understanding that, and that understanding comes through the process, as I say, with the fishery scientists, how that information about the fish stocks are then fed into management and how they make the decisions that they do. So I think that is the key. It's communication is the key from the bottom upwards, really.
Your sheep all right?
Oh no, I think the dog's barking at the geese.